Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders. How are you all? I hope you're all good. Yeah, we've got another live stream today, guys. We're doing loads of live streams. We're not messing around anymore. Yeah, so guys, we're doing the live stream because we want to see the reaction of the GDP and the inflation figures. So if we have a look at the economic calendar here, guys, as you can see, these figures are the important figures we are waiting for to come out, guys. All right, but we can look at a few things, take some of your questions before the news comes out, obviously. But yeah, these are going to be some, figures that really get the markets moving today, guys. All right, so I think the whole day has been waiting for this news to come out. So yeah, I will keep an eye on my clock, and when the news comes out, we'll take a look at the reaction, guys. All right. Yeah, but before then, guys, we've got a good 30 minutes. So like I say, get any of your questions over to me that you would like to have answered. It could be you're in a currency pair that you need help with. It could be psychology, money management. It could be tips, techniques, structure, candlesticks, support and resistance, anything you like, guys. I will answer all of it. Yeah, it could even be about perhaps your job that you don't like. I'm only joking. I cannot help you with that. So yeah, guys, get as many questions as you can over to me. I'm going to show you a couple of trades that I am currently in. All right, so I'm currently in this New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar trade. Okay, ignore, or let me remove all of this, guys, actually. Okay, this could take forever for me to remove all of this. But this is part of my hedging that I do. I don't use a stop loss, guys. I hedge. So let me explain. Let me explain a hedge to you. Okay. So guys, this is what I'm going to show you right now. My God, I have to delete so many drawings. How unprofessional. I should have this done already. But there you go. This is live. So guys, I have been looking to get into this New Zealand Canadian dollar trade short. Hello, Song Love. Nice to have you with us. The most beautifulest name in the world, Song Love. Colin, how are you, my friend? How's Bali today? Okay, so I'm going to show you a trade that I've taken today, all right? And I'm going to show you how I hedge this trade, okay? Do you think that CAD could be affected by today's news? It could be a little bit, but not, obviously not as much as any US dollar pair. You might get a little bit of movement on the other pairs, but not really, Carlos. Yeah, it's all about the US dollar. Although because the US dollar is so powerful, it will affect other currency pairs as well, but not as violently. It won't be as volatile. So no, you should be okay. Bali is Bali. Okay, I'm assuming that's a good thing. So guys, yeah, I'm in this trade right now. I've had a couple of attempts at it. So we had this candle that I was trying to short from, but then it wanted to continue up, okay? Then we had this candle that we could potentially short from. And now we have this super bearish candle that we could potentially short from. All right, so this New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar trade, we have had 3 attempts at this trade. Okay, these highs here, what I really like to make important, yeah, and make a point about is if these highs break, if this high breaks, I am wrong. My analysis is wrong. Okay, as traders, guys, you need to have a point. If you're in a trade, you need to have a point, a price, an area where you are wrong. Okay, because sometimes as a trader, it's difficult to admit you are wrong. So if you have a clear point or price in your head that tells you I am wrong at this price, then it makes it easier to accept. One of the biggest problems I had with trading was I do all my analysis. My analysis is fantastic. My setup is fantastic. You know, all the stars have aligned for this trade, and then it goes against me. Yeah. I used to find that very difficult to accept. So how I combated that and overcome that, I have a very clear price or level, whatever you want to call it, where I am wrong. Okay. And I suggest you have the same. So for me, if we start breaking this high here, I am wrong with this trade. Okay. What I want to see, you know, from this bearish candle that we got at these last highs is basically a move down to these lows, guys. This is my target. Okay. If we look at the day chart, yeah, look at yesterday's candle. Yeah, look at yesterday's candle. Look how bearish that is. Yeah, and we're in a downtrend. Okay, so I just wanted to take this back down to these lows. Okay, what this might be, guys, is a liquidity grab. Yeah, a stop hunt. Yeah, some of you may not be aware of this, but sometimes, guys, yeah, these highs here, the big banks, the hedge funds can see that in this market, obviously, a lot of stops. Let me just move this a little bit so you can see this high. Yeah, so a lot of these stops, as you can imagine, retail traders, a lot of our stops will be above these highs. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. So if the hedge funds and the big, you know, the banks, the big boys, if they want to get a big enough, they need to get enough money for them to sell this market. Yeah, because they put such big orders into the market. So sometimes what will happen, price will come up, take out all of the retail traders' stops. Yeah, the retail trader is like, I've lost my money. And then the big banks will drive price down. Okay, so this, I'm not saying this is happening right now, but it could be. They're looking to take out your stops. Okay, and we call this a stop hunt or a liquidity grab. And this is potentially what's happening with this pair, because as you can see, we have had, you know, quite a, you know, a bearish response just above these highs here. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, I'm still looking to short this pair, guys. So let's see what happens. Okay, right, we're getting a bit of movement in the market. It's not any news, guys. It's just pretty much America waking up. Yeah, you'll see that a lot in the news, guys. America wakes up and yeah, there's just volatility enters the market. Okay, I just had a, what have we got here? Okay. So this is a trade I'm currently in, guys. So that's why my alarm went off. I'm looking, I don't want these levels to break through here. Okay, but we shall see. Okay, guys. So yeah, I mean, over to you. Have you got any questions you would like answered, guys? Hi, Abhishek. Is there a correlation between the physical gold value and so physical gold versus yeah, the chart that we trade? Yes, there is. Yeah, the whole world looks at this gold chart, and that tells them the price of gold. Yeah, it's as simple as that. So yes, there's a direct link between this chart and gold. Yeah, this tells us, you know, if gold is expensive or gold is cheap. Obviously, it's not an exact kilogram amount, you know. So, but yeah, there is definitely. So how can we take the cue from the physical value? You can't, Abhishek. You can't take the price of gold and how that fluctuates on this chart, because this chart has another factor to consider, and that is the US dollar. This is not just the gold chart, this is gold against the US dollar. So obviously the price of gold will impact this chart, but it's not as clear cut as that because we have US dollar to contend with as well. So I hope that answers your question. Hello, Greg. Yes, Carlos. Yeah. So, for example, Carlos is saying, is it a big error to have two trades that are highly correlated? And the simple answer is yes. So, what does Carlos mean by that? So, for example, guys, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah. This is highly correlated with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, let's look at the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar and New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar are highly correlated. They will generally move in the same direction. So if you are shorting New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, and you're shorting Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, you have to be careful of your money management. You are basically trading the same trade, more or less. So you have to be careful because you're doubling up, on the same trade. So if it goes for you, great, you're making double your profit. But if it goes against you, you're risking double the amount you normally would. So you really have to be aware of correlation between currency pairs. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, highly correlated. Okay. Be aware of that, guys. Be aware of highly correlated pairs. On my Discord channel, guys, if you haven't joined my Discord channel, come join it. There is a section in there with useful links, useful information, and it looks at all the correlations between pairs and also between Forex and gold and the indices. So there's some really interesting correlations there. DTV, where have you been? We have missed you. Good morning, mate. Coprod, good day, Coprod. Roger Jr. Okay, pound Swiss franc. Let's have a look at pound Swiss franc for Roger Jr. Roger, is there a Roger Senior? Roger, I assume so. So pound Swiss franc. Let's take a look, guys. So the thing with pound Swiss franc, guys, is this. We are clearly in a daily downtrend, but we are hitting a very good support level. Okay. So straight away, you can see this has been a good support level, guys. This grey zone that I've got mapped out has been a very good support level. So when we have a downtrend into an area of support, it makes it difficult to trade. Simple as that, because in a downtrend, we're looking for shorts, but I am not going to short into support. That rhymes, and we are going to make t-shirts one day. We cannot sell this at the moment. And as you can see, we're seeing a lot of buying pressure from this level. Okay, so I would look for price to react at this level. I would look for price, but I would potentially be looking for shorts here. Because we're in a downtrend, I want to see price retrace into this level. We get a bearish reaction, and then our aim to take it back down to these lows because we have some room to move into. That makes it a tricky one. I mean, if I had to trade this, let's drop down to the H1. If you said, Tom, you have to trade this, otherwise I will pull your toenails out, then I would buy it. I would buy it back up to these highs. These are those daily highs up here. Okay. And look, we clearly have a lot of upward momentum, guys. Okay. So I would buy this, back up to those daily highs. Okay, just looking at the H1. You'd need a retrace. There's no value in buying here. If I bought here, I realistically have to put my stop below here. There's no value. But if we got a retrace, yeah, then we could enter. Okay, it's so important to get value when we enter a trade. Here, no value. Here, value. All right. So if I had to, I would trade that. But if I go back to the day chart, yeah, I would look for price to, yeah, react at this level and then take price back down. Okay, Roger, so I hope that helps you with pound Swiss franc. DTV, can we have a look at oil? Yes, we can, my friend. Let's take a look at oil. So oil has been tumbling down, yeah, and I still think it has a little bit of room to go. Yeah, so we're in a downtrend currently. Yeah, we was in a very bullish uptrend. Yeah, but then it hit this weekly resistance here, and then it's been coming down ever since. We've got lower lows, lower highs. Okay, we are in a downtrend with oil. And I still think it has a little bit of room to come down to this grey zone. Yeah, because this grey zone through here has proven to be a really good level for oil. So I still think we have a little bit of room to the downside. The problem is, will we get a retrace? I mean, this is the daily chart. Yeah, will we get a retrace? This is the question. This dotted line in here is my alarm. Yeah, if we get a retrace back to this low, again, a retrace here, there is value. Yeah, I can take this shorter. I have lots of room to move into, you know, put my stop above the entry candle. I have a good risk to reward. Whereas if I enter here, there's not so much reward. Yeah, so I would need a bit more of a retrace and then we take it lower. But we may not get that retrace because of how bearish that daily candle is. Price might just react here and come back down. All right, so yeah, it's a tricky one, guys. Yeah, I want more of a retrace, but we might not get it. But nothing but shorts. We are shorting until we reach this grey zone. Simple as that. Okay, DTV, so I hope that helps you with oil, my friend. I hope you're shorting it. I had a trade on oil the other day from here. This was a nice trade. Took it back down to here, left some money to run. And if we remember ages ago, another interesting thing on oil was this gap up. Who remembers this gap up? Yeah, put your hands in the air if you remember this gap up. So I was talking about this getting filled for about 3 weeks, but it will get filled. Yeah, these gaps, no matter how big, eventually, I mean, this literally took weeks. Yeah, but it eventually got filled. Yeah, I wasn't going crazy. It did get filled. So yeah, these gaps up will get filled, guys. All right. So yeah, shorting oil still. Who else have we got? Mira Pollen. Hi, Mira. How are you? Lax Mansing. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. I probably haven't, but yeah, good morning, good afternoon. Euro Canadian dollar. Let's take a quick look at that. Before we look at Euro Canadian dollar, guys, if you're enjoying my analysis, yeah, and would like to receive my analysis every day, I give you my trade ideas, I give you my entry levels. If you would like to receive them every day, then come join the channel, Simply Forex. Join the channel, guys, smash the notification button, smash the like button. We've also got Discord channel. We've got a free Discord channel and we've got a VIP Discord channel. So check that out. All the information is in the video description. We've also got YouTube membership now. If you would like to support the channel, if you enjoy my videos, then you can join and become a member of my channel. Also, guys, if you would like to be mentored by myself, yeah, if you'd like to be coached, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. Right, Euro Canadian dollar. let's take a look. So let's start with the weekly chart, guys. So weekly, we are at a very, very interesting level. Yeah. Obviously, structurally, we are clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. But as you can see over here, guys, this area here is potentially a very good area for resistance. Yeah, so we could potentially get some movement down from this zone. If we zoom back in now, guys, yeah, so you can see we're in this gray zone. Let's look at the day chart now. And we are in this gray zone. So I would not keep looking for longs. Yeah, eventually in here, you are going to get sellers. So because we're at a resistance level, I'm not interested in buying this any further. Yeah, it's pretty overbought as well. Yeah, look how overbought this is. Look how far away it is from the moving average 20. It is very overbought and it's at a resistance level. So if anything, I would look for a retrace potentially back down to this level here. Yeah, let me move my blue line. I would look for a retrace back down to this level if I had to trade this pair. If we, because clearly we're in an uptrend. Yeah, weekly and daily is in an uptrend, but we're at a key resistance level. So if I had to, I would look for a retrace back down to this level here. If we look at the H1, what would I want to see? I would want to see a potential breakdown of this level through here. Okay, guys, so if we get, a breakdown of this level, then potentially I would start looking for some shorts. Yeah. Again, guys, I don't like the trade because I like to be with day trend. Yeah, and this would be against day trend, but I think this pair is overdue a retrace. All right, so that's how I would trade Euro Canadian dollar. Colin, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, buy long on the next pullback. Okay, interesting. I'm assuming you mean like H1. Okay, yeah, you must mean H1. All right. So again, New Zealand Swiss franc. Guys, I keep looking at the time because we don't want to miss the news. Yeah, remember we got the GDP and the employment data coming out. So again, if we look at the day chart, this is one of those pairs that is crazy oversold. And we are due a retrace. Okay. Again, this will be an against trend trade. Yeah, we are going against the downtrend. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of buyers enter this market. Okay, so potentially we could take it back to this next low here because this is where we're going to find our next level of resistance. So Colin, yeah, I'm assuming you're talking, on the lower time frame. So on the H1, ever since we broke this high here, we have been in a H1 uptrend. Okay, so yeah, okay, I like this trade as a potential buy because we've got such buying, so many buyers entering the market. But like you say, Colin, yeah, you need a retrace. We could retrace, there's a few places this could retrace. It could retrace to here. Yeah, there's a level through here. Could retrace to here. Yeah, there's a bit of a level through here. So I would look for one of these two levels for a retrace. And we've got this moving average 20 here as well. So yeah, if we get a retrace back to here, we could start looking for longs or even potentially back down to here. All right, guys. So yeah, I agree with that analysis, Colin. Yeah, so yeah, but remember, this is against the day trend. Yeah, we must remember that. So our target will be conservative. If we're against trend, my target is not going to be up here. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, because we're against trend. If I'm with trend, yeah, like we was with this candle here, for example, then yes, my target will be down here because we're with trend. Against trend, we need to be more conservative with our target. So potentially we could take price back up to here. Okay, so yeah, that is New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Colin, I hope that helps. Yes, it did close the gap beautifully. Yeah, it took a while, cop prod. I thought I was going mental at one stage, probably did. But yeah, no, it did close that. Could you please check gold and how today's could affect, because I'm not trading it for, please. Okay, so gold will definitely be affected because gold is against the US dollar. Yeah, so this is one pair that will clearly be affected by this news coming out. Yeah, simple as that. So yeah, because we have US dollar in the title. So guys, yeah, if the US dollar news is better than expected, yeah, then we're going to see US dollar strength. Yeah, if that news is worse than expected, then we're going to see gold strength. As simple as that. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what happens with the news. And if you are in a trade, guys, before the news comes out, you know, there's a couple of things you can do. So first of all, you know, you can tighten your stop. Let's say I've been shorting gold from here. Yeah, this is a sell. Yeah, I can move my stop. My stop will probably be up here. I can move my stop tighter. Yeah, I can make my stop here. Yeah, this is one thing you could do. Yeah, so you guarantee even a small bit of profit. Okay, and you give it the chance to move on. Yeah, or we exit the trade. We're in profit as we speak. If we entered here, we're in profit as we speak. Take this profit. You can take all of the profit now, or again, you could take 50% of the profit. Take 50% of the profit, move your stop. This was your entry, this was your stop. Move your stop to break even, and then you've got a bit of a risk-free trade. Yeah, it could go either way. Remember, the news is gambling, but this makes it a risk-free trade. Yeah, you've taken 50% off the trade, you've moved your stop to break even, risk-free trade. Okay, minus a couple of commissions. So we've only got a couple of minutes before the news, guys, so I won't take any more questions just yet. I'm just keeping an eye on when the news is coming out. So yeah, let's keep an eye on it, guys. So we've got 1 minute before it comes out. Let's take a look at euro US dollar. Yeah, because this is obviously a highly traded currency pair. Yeah, we'll take a look at the reaction first of all, and then we'll look at the figures and see what the figures were and try and make sense of how the market reacted, guys. All right, so let's just wait for this to come out. We need a countdown. Make it more dramatic. Okay. So yeah, let's just take a look, guys. Silence. Silence is golden. And by the reaction, guys, you're going to clearly see how the news 9, DTV 8, 7, 6. Okay, the news is out. Okay, let's just keep an eye on it. Before we even look at the data as it comes out, let's just keep an eye on how the euro US dollar is reacting. So currently, how the euro US dollar is reacting, we are seeing US dollar. Okay, let's see. Let's just keep an eye on this and how it reacts. Remember, guys, if we see US dollar strength, yeah, the news was better than expected or worse than expected, we're going to see this. Okay, let's take a quick look at the news. Let's refresh this page. So guys, the GDP was terrible for the US dollar, absolutely terrible. That is a big miss, but initial jobless claims were better. So from this data, yeah, look, that is a big, big miss. From this data alone, guys, we should be expecting US dollar weakness. But that's not what we're seeing. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just in a couple of trades here. Yeah, that's not what we're seeing. So what a bizarre reaction to better than expected news. Yeah. Why are we seeing US dollar strength right now? Look at that figure. Yeah. I'm assuming this is not a misprint. Okay, let's just keep an eye on it. Yeah, that is far worse than expected. 1.1%. That is a huge miss, guys. And now we're seeing US dollar strength. What the hell is going on? And this is a good reason why we don't trade the news, guys. Yeah. If you saw that news come out, you would be buying this pair. You would be thinking, right, I'm buying this. But that is not what's happening. Okay, so let's still look at the reaction, see what we're seeing. Okay, so let's have a look at the reaction on some cross pairs as well, guys. Yeah, so let's have a look at Carlos. I know you're in New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so yeah, not a massive reaction here, but yeah, bringing the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar down nicely. Colin, a clear reason why I left America, making no sense once again. Yeah, it's a good reason to leave a country. Brave Star, what is included in your private Discord membership? So Brave Star, if you join the free Discord, yeah, you can see the free Discord. Lots of great things to enjoy in there. You get trade ideas, you get chit chat, knowledge, useful links, lots of information about trading. That's free. So check that out, Brave Star. And in there, you can also see the VIP membership. And there's many benefits to that. So you have access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We have a performance coach to help you. We have exclusive content only for VIP members. So lots of things to like, Brave Star. Check it all out in the Discord channel and make a decision, my friend, if you want to join. We would love to have you. Wealthy Mind Motivator has also found Colin's comment funny. Okay, let's have a look at pound US dollar, see how that is reacting. Yeah, why is the US dollar gathering strength? Let's go back to that data, guys. Yeah, look at that figure. 1.1%, get my teeth in, 1.1%. We was expecting 2%. That is a huge miss. That is almost half of the forecasted figure. This is better than expected, okay, but it's not exactly largely better than expected. This news here shouldn't nullify this terrible news. Yeah, so yeah, very, very mixed. And why the news is reacting like that, only the news knows. Yeah, look at it. Look at that US dollar coming down. Crazy. So guys, yeah, if you was in that gold trade, I posted a gold trade earlier, guys. If you're in that gold trade, that's coming down very nicely. Yeah, let's take a look at another. So let's have a look at New Zealand US dollar. This is usually a bit slower to move, but yeah, we're just seeing US dollar strength across the board. Let's take a look at a yen pair. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say this is okay. So this was my target from earlier on, guys. Gold has hit target. Okay, all right, nice trade. Guys, so yeah, we just wanted to pay attention to the news. If any of you have got any more questions or not sure about what's happening with the news or any other pairs you would like some help with, then please leave a question right now. Let's have a look at Euro Yen. Okay, let's have a look at Euro Pound. All right, again, yeah, it hasn't really affected non-US dollar pairs. Yeah, if you look at yen pairs, not reacting very aggressively. Euro Pound, not reacting aggressively. Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar that we were in, yeah, not reacting, well, reacting a little bit aggressively. But the real, because it was US dollar news, you know, this is where it's having the biggest impact. Okay, guys, so yeah. All right, guys, if you haven't got any further questions, if you've enjoyed this live stream, then come join us. Yeah, smash the subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, guys, smash the like button. We'd love to have you. Also got a free Discord. Come join that. And we hope to see you next time for the live stream. We're going to start doing live streams this time every day of the week except Friday, because Friday the markets are closing down on a Friday afternoon, evening. So yeah, come join us Monday for another live stream, guys. Thanks to everyone who turned up. See you next time.